Game Over Food is proudly partnered with Best Game Keys. By purchasing games from this site using the details in the description below the video, you'll be able to play games for less than retail price. And now, enjoy the episode of Game Over Food.
Let's do this. Where do I have to, oh yeah, that's right. I have to go up here.
This was always the worst thing about Gears. They forced a slow walk. Why can't I walk and why can't I run and talk at the same time? It's possible.
I know it is.
Humans do it, and they talk over comms without putting their fingers to the ear all the time in the game anyway.
Where are you?
I'm not, but go by the car,
Get me over to that building.
Oh.
Yeah, that car.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, they're across.
So, yeah, just kill them.
Bullshit. Actually, it's not. That was a bad shot.
Could have been a better shot.
At least I can slowly react. It's because he's aiming at you. Oh, you killed him.
Did I kill him?
Yeah.
Is this on Insane still?
You're doing it on Insane?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's fine. We'll die a lot. You know,
oh, watch out.
No, I think... Okay, yeah, you're right, actually.
There's, Krill, and we have to blow up propane tanks. From what I remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think they're stupid. They're going into the Krill.
Well, they made it like the original AI, I guess.
Oh, come on.
The worst part of Gears. That's not true, the story. Well, no,
Wait. Wow. We're supposed to
I don't
shoot...
think we're on playing on Insane, because I feel like we would have died.
Wait, don't go... I think this is Insane. It has to be. Where's the propanes? Bobby, where's the propane?
I always like the talks that he did about propane.
Santiago. Oh no, it's just an old man talking about gas.
Are we gonna skip?
No.
Oh shit! I know what you're doing here, damn it. We're looking for Chap's gas station. Oh yeah?
You know,
Well,
I love Gears and I do really like the universe, but the games don't explain anything. I feel like he did not rub his chainsaw in the original, did he? I don't think he did. They must have added that because
they added a lot of
changed the
things in this.
cutscenes a bit.
They did add a lot of things, yeah.
You guys can count on me.
It still plays like the original Gears.
Oh no, yeah. Well, they said they changed like a bit of stuff. Like
I don't.
no, they said it's a mix between. It's like an amalgamation of all three. I think that's what they said.
The multiplayer doesn't feel like it. For me, multiplayer feels like the old multiplayer, and personally, I prefer that.
I don't know.
prefer
I've
that.
never liked Gears multiplayer. It always felt too random to me,
It is random.
and I hate random.
Oh come on! I was reloading. You should get out of there.
Yeah, I know.
Is there a contact here?
I don't know. I don't remember where any of that shit is. This is where the propane is. And there's a
I just want to be
Yep,
sure.
there.
Oh, you found it?
It was just outside here. Wasn't really hitting.
Nice.
Oh, we screwed up.
What? Oh, you almost died?
No, we're supposed to follow the car. We're gonna die now. No, hold on, we can make it. Yo, no, we might as well try. Who cares? Oh my gosh, man. Come on.
We had to load. They gave us no other option.
Oh, did it say we failed?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yo, how does it know I can't make it? It's bullshit.
Okay, so
Let's go.
let's go. You can anytime now. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Just walking. Just walking. Okay, no, we gotta run.
Oh, I remember this part. This is the horde part. Not that, well, every part in this game is a horde part. But.
It's true, every part in this game is a horde part. Whoa, look at this.
Look at that shitty clipping.
Great clipping.
Kept it like the original.
Great job, Collision.
Oh, this shitty part. Achievement! Yeah! I don't really like care for achievements.
No, me either. Oh, that's right. You have to. If you shoot it, I can't.
You can't move, yeah.
Yeah.
This is everybody's favorite part of Gears. No.
I hated this part.
Tell me if they're inside, eh? Because.
Inside?
I'm sorry, in front. In front is what I meant.
Well, in sight, yes.
Inside, yeah, but I said inside. I didn't say inside. Thank you for trying to save me, though. I appreciate it.
It's co-op.
It's co-op. The thing about Gears, at least the first one, that during its time, it wasn't as big of a problem. It wasn't even really an issue, but it's like everything is just gray. And remember the modern,
Yeah, it was like
the first
gray
person
and
shooter
brown.
problem, it was all just like grays and browns. And you know, there is a certain beauty to destruction, which, no, but that's what they call it destroyed beauty. That's what they called it.
Oh, I remember this.
No, yeah, I remember. It's the huge emergence hole,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. And there's lots of boomers.
Yeah.
At the end anyway, I know there's like 3 or 4.
Why are you walking casually? They're fighting. They're like, okay, well, let's just look at everything.
He thought maybe they were getting a comms transmission. Oh, gotta walk.
Oh,
That's slow down. It's okay.
You have to die,
I
sir.
don't know why.
Sorry, bud. Shot your head.
I'm out of range again.
Poor guy. Just snapping everyone's heads, making me feel good about myself. I always thought
Yeah,
that the
no.
locusts were just humans.
Yeah, but see, you would never know because Gears is shitty at storytelling. They have an interesting like universe, but they don't know how to explain it. It's the Destiny problem, though not nearly as bad. Behind,
Really?
that's the holy shit. Damn.
Hi, Boomer. Okay, he's mad. Hi, Boomer. Okay, he's still mad. Oh my god. That scared me. How are these guys not like dying full?
They have thick skulls.
Oh, there we go.
So you know, we just had a meal. What did you cook?
Egg sandwich.
Yeah.
With tomatoes and cheese.
And a bit of ground pepper. It was actually pretty good.
I'm just gonna say that it was okay. I liked the sandwich. It wasn't the best sandwich. I'm not that good at making them. But for the picnic that we small little picnic we had in the balcony, it was actually pretty fun. I kind of liked that.
I liked eating in the balcony.
It was good.
Just mainly because it's nice weather today, despite being in September and in Canada. It was pretty comfortable.
If you were to have a picnic with your family,
Mhm.
would you go out for that event?
I don't like picnics. If I'm gonna eat outside, I'd rather be on a patio. A nice restaurant, have maybe a beer or two, though usually I'd probably just get water, but a beer or two is sometimes nice.
For me, I do a picnic with some of my family, not all of them. Some of them already know which ones I don't want to be with.
Yeah, it's okay. I know too, so don't worry about it.
Oh man. Now I'm gonna get the question from my family. Which one of us don't you want to eat with us? So let's talk about Gears of War. Story-wise, it's pretty much the same thing. It's Gears of War. Redone cutscenes. They added in a couple of the PC chapters. There's new levels added into the multiplayer. Everyone has like new facial expressions. No one looks like dead.
They did a really good job with the cutscene.
There was a couple of things that they fixed, but there's a couple of things that they were a little bit lazy of, though.
What would you say?
The clipping.
Oh, okay. I think it's because it's generally the same game.
They said they built the game from the ground up.
No,
They said that, didn't they? I'm almost certain they said that.
I don't think they said that, but even if they did say that, I don't believe that. It's not one-to-one from the original. Because I think they said it's a mix of all of them combined.
It's definitely better than Gears of War 1.
Yeah.
So we talked a little bit of gameplay, so let's talk a little bit more about gameplay.
Sure.
What I've noticed a lot of people do during multiplayer is that they were thinking, hey, this game is a remade version of Gears of War 1. Technically true, from my experience, when I was playing on the first day, people were trying to use the grenades stick them onto the walls. And I was like, this is not Gears of War 2 or 3.
They didn't add that for the multiplayer?
No. There's a lot of things that I didn't like. We talked about while we were playing how the game is somewhat random at times.
Yeah, that's more of an issue during multiplayer, but it's more specifically the Nasher. I'm not as experienced with multiplayer as Samy or a lot of other people, but what turned me off of Gears of War multiplayer is just how you only ever use one gun, which is the Nasher. That's all anyone ever uses. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but variety is the spice of life, and it's a lot more. Multiplayer games are a lot more fun if people are using different weapons. Gears of War multiplayer never stuck with me.
For me, Gears of War, with the Nasher, when you're using the shotgun, sometimes you can get like a headshot from like maybe a couple of meters away, and it makes no sense that would happen. And then you have other times when you're like right up close to the person, and the person's like, okay, well, you just shot me with a Nerf gun. It's still a fun multiplayer experience. But the problem is that it's random and it's not really concise.
I really like the Krill and the gameplay mechanics associated with them, staying in the light, staying out of the dark, and the fact that the Krill would also kill locusts.
Yeah, we had that. We had
that happen to us during our gameplay session.
Stupid AI.
I wouldn't pay $40 for it, but I'm also not a Gears of War fan. Like, I bought the Master Chief Collection because I'm a Halo fan and I love the lore and story. Overall, like, if you're a Gears fan, I'd say definitely get it. Like, especially at $40 when they could have easily charged
like full price, but they didn't.
Full price here would be $70.
Stupid Canadian currency.
But overall, yeah, it's worth it, especially if you're a Gears fan. Actually, I'd say it's only worth it if you're a Gears fan. It'd be interesting to see point of view for someone who's never played Gears before. If you've never played Gears before, then I'd say it's worth it.
If you've never played Gears, I'd say give it a shot. Let's just summarize whether or not we would do game over food, or food over game.
I think my answer is obvious, but you can go first.
From my opinion, for whether or not Gears of War is worth getting over food or vice versa, I'm going to have to say that you should go out and get food.
I honestly thought you would have picked Gears. You were tooting that horn all through high school, and
I know, like I love
Victor. You gotta play Gears multiplayer. Blah blah blah.
I love Gears of War. I love it to death. From my experience, so Gears of War is very random. And technically when you're going out for a picnic with family can be very random too. With my family, depending on the family members, it'll be fun, or it won't be fun, depending on the day. Gears of War, with its weird randomness with the shotgun and the multiplayer in general, and sometimes the single player, I feel that you're not gonna have too much of a fun time if you're going to play Gears of War. Gears of War, you're gonna yell at people. Depending on who your family members are, you might yell at them too, but you'll love them.
For me, well, my answer's obvious. I'd choose the food over the game. But with the stipulation that a lot of people would argue, and they'd be right too, it's a fair point that, you know, you can get a lot more value out of the game since you can play that as much as you want. But for me personally, you know, I'm not the hugest fan of Gears. You know, 2 and 3 really disappointed me, especially with the story side of things, and for me, campaign is more important than multiplayer. Overall, you know, I'd choose a night out with friends, maybe not family, but I'd choose a night out with friends easily, even if it was only one night over purchasing Gears of War and playing it.
I guess that's it. Thank you so much, Victor.
Yeah, no problem, Sammy. As long as having me over, just holler.